Over to complete my first burst, as it were. I think I gave you fair warning, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, that Dr. Lennox would have to claim to know more than he can possibly know, and he by no means let me down. He knows that he's saved. He knows who's saved him. He even knows who hung the stars in the sky. How he knows this, I don't know. It was a bravura performance in its way, but I don't think if you're going to claim to know who put the stars up there, that you should be citing Albert Einstein. Now, it's my submission, ladies and gentlemen, and I think it's a fairly modest one, that brilliant as a mathematician Dr. Lennox may be, no person, no other human being, no other primate, no fellow mammal of mine, however clever they may be, is in any position to say that they know God's will, or God's word, or God's desire or intention. This information is not accessible to human beings, and therefore my first statement is this: those who do claim that they know are already, in a sense, discredited. They're deluded, and in a sense, they're the first ones who have to concede that the argument goes on without them, because we have to be awed, all of us, more and more, all the time, more and more awed at that, as we discover how much more there is to know by how little of it we do know or can know. It's only those who say that they know they are certain who we have to distrust, a priori, if I can use that expression. Very well, hoping I've established that point.
Thank you, Christopher Hitchens, for being the voice of reason. I mean, my gosh, all these people claiming to know all these things about God. A theoretical God that no one can even know exists. So on top of claiming to know that God exists, they claim to know God's standards of salvation. They claim to know that they're saved, that they're going to heaven. How do you know that? How does anyone know that? If you're a Christian, if you're watching this, please tell me. How do you know you're saved? That is ridiculous. Really, learn how to think, learn how to doubt. You don't know you're saved. You need to be more agnostic. Admit to yourself what you don't know. And just start acting according to what's possible. Okay? Maybe there is a God. No one knows. But maybe there's not. So first, as a first precaution, you got to try to live forever physically. If you want to gain eternal life, all these Christians claim they care about eternal life, but they're accepting death on the assumption that there's an afterlife. That's not smart. If you want to live forever, first you would try to live forever physically. Take care of your physical body. Pursue life extension. But, okay, maybe there is a God. Maybe there is a God, but we couldn't know the standards of this theoretical God. So all we can do is prepare for the worst. We can act on the worst case scenario, that maybe there is a God watching us and judging us. We don't know. So let's try to gain the approval of a theoretical God by making our best guess as to what a theoretical God might judge us on, and just act according to that. I'm guessing, it's my wager, that a theoretical God, if one existed, would judge us based upon our actions. I don't think a God would care about what someone believes. What's so important about belief? Why would a God care if I believe in him or her or they? Why would God even care about what you believe? Have you ever considered that? All these Christians place all the emphasis and importance on belief, as if God would save you because you believed something. Okay, who cares about what you believed? Isn't it more important what you did if you were a good person? So I'm wagering that if there was a God, that this God would judge me based upon my actions, the virtues that I lived by. And I think everyone should participate in this wager. And this has nothing to do with Pascal's wager. A lot of people think I'm promoting something like Pascal's wager. No, I'm not. Pascal's wager was based on the idea that you can just decide to believe in God. My wager's nothing to do with belief. It's only to do with a person's actions. We can't choose what we believe. We can't choose if we believe in God or not. But we can all choose to act as though our behaviors might be judged by a theoretical God. We could just to stack the odds in our favor. We can try to live extremely virtuous in case there is some sort of judgment. It's just a thing you can do to stack the odds in your favor. That's all I'm promoting, is something you can do to stack the odds in your favor. So, anyone can do this. That's it. Thanks for watching.